Okay, students, in this class I will explain complete process of computer practical examination. It is different than your science practical examination. You have given chemistry practical, few of you have given bio practical. It is different than that. Okay, so what is the complete procedure? I will explain in this video. So let us. First of all, I'm going to share a question paper. Last year, previous year question paper means the paper of 2020 examination. Okay, that I'm going to share with you. And the instruction written on the first page I will explain, and I will explain the complete procedure. So listen carefully. I have muted you all and you are not allowed to speak. Afterwards I will give you time to ask the question. Okay, so meanwhile let me explain the complete procedure, then I will start. The procedure is what? You will be given 3 hours for the practical examination. 3 hours will be there. Okay, and during the 3 hours are divided into 2 parts. First part is called planning session, that will be of 1.5 hours, that is 90 minutes. Another is called examination session, that will also be of 90 minutes, means 1.5 hours. So 1.5 hours for the planning session, 1.5 hour for the examination session. Now what is the meaning of planning session and examination session, that I am going to tell you. In planning session, you will be given the question paper and answer sheet. Okay, you have to fill the details, your name, class, roll number, whatever the details you will fill there. Then in question paper you will have 3 questions. Out of that 3 questions you have to attempt only 1. Okay, 3, and which type of questions I will discuss later, which 3 types of question will have. So there will be 3 questions. Okay, out of that 3 questions we have to attempt only 1. So what we do in the planning session? During planning session, you are not supposed to switch on the computer. Your computer will be off. You have to select 1 question out of 3. जो 3 question दिए उसमें से 1 question select करोगे. And now you supposed to write algorithm for that code, then Java code for that code, that selected program, and variable description. These 3 things. During planning session, you have to write the Java program, algorithm, and variable description. Okay, so these 3 things are allowed. These 3 things are you have to do during planning session. Means planning session. In planning session you will write. Okay, planning session is not for the typing and executing the program. Planning session is for the writing all these things. Means you have the question paper, you will select 1 question out of 3, you will write the Java program for that, you will write the algo for that, and you will write the variable description for that. Okay, and marking for these things I am going to tell you. So in planning session what you will do, you will write these things. Okay, so marking scheme for the algorithm which you will write. First of all, in paper the sequence is what? Algorithms should be first, then Java code, then variable description. Okay, and there is mark for each and everything. Don't think कि variable description नहीं लिखेंगे तभी नंबर मिल जाएगा. nothing. मार्क्स सबके लिए है, तो सब कुछ लिखना है. So listen here, you can see this right. For algorithm you will be provided 3 marks. 3 marks for the algorithm. Then second, the Java program which you have written on your answer sheet, for that you will be given 5 marks and 2 marks for the variable description, or that is also called documentation. Some comments you will write and variable description you will write. That is called, altogether is called documentation. Okay, so 5 marks for your Java code, Java program, source code जो लिखोगे, and 2 marks for that variable description and documentation जो भी है. So altogether 7 marks. Got it? So this you will do it during planning session. Planning session में तुम algo लिखोगे, selected program किसी एक program का algo लिखोगे, Java program लिखोगे और variable description लिखोगे. Some कहीं कुछ comments लिख देना. This is called planning session. And for planning session you will be provided 90 minutes, that is 1.5 hours. Here it is written, candidates are to be permitted to process the examination session only after 90 minutes of the planning session are over. No, this has been changed now. No, this is not the same. If you are ready if you have done completed your planning session before 90 minutes, you will be allowed to enter to the examination session. अगर 90 मिनट से पहले ही तुमने प्रोग्राम लिख लिया, एल्गो लिख लिया, वेरिएबल डिस्क्रिप्शन लिख लिया, तो you can enter to the examination session. So now what to do in the examination session, that I'm going to tell you. In examination session, the program which you have written in your answer sheet, that you will type in the computer. Okay, you will type in the computer. After typing that in the computer, okay, after typing in the computer, you will try to execute it. Run करने की कोशिश करोगे. You will type the program in the computer. You will try to execute it. Okay. After execution means you have to, each and every question will have some sample input and outputs like this. The same inputs and outputs will give, and the same output should be appeared. जो sample input output जो given है, you will give the same inputs and the same output should be produced by that program. Okay, so all three given input output sample you will try, this should appear in front of you, and one other than these 3 or 4 sample input output will be given. Other than these 4, मतलब एक अपनी तरफ से भी input देके उसको भी try करोगे. यहाँ पे लिखा रहता है क्वेश्चन में पढ़ोगे तो कि टेस्ट योर प्रोग्राम विद द फॉलोइंग डेटा, जो गिवन है क्वेश्चन में, एंड सम रैंडम डेटा, और कुछ एक एटलीस्ट वन इन चारों के अलावा, जो सैंपल इनपुट आउटपुट दिया है इसके अलावा कोई एक और इनपुट देकर उसका आउटपुट चेक करोगे. इतना काम करना है हमें. कब? एग्जामिनेशन सेशन. मतलब एग्जामिनेशन सेशन में प्रोग्राम को टाइप करके रन कराना. और ये जो सैंपल इनपुट आउटपुट क्वेश्चन पेपर में गिवन है, you will try all that inputs and you will check your outputs. If input and output is correct as per the given example, you will call the teacher. You will show the input and output to the teacher. If it is correct, then what will happen? The program which you typed in the computer, अगर पूरा प्रोग्राम रन कर गया, उसके बाद की बात करें, मतलब प्रॉपर आउटपुट सब कुछ सही हो गया, तो you will call the teacher. Teacher will see your output and input and output. Then the program which you have typed in the computer, जो notepad में तुमने program type किया, we will take that into the pen drive. That teacher will take that into the pen drive. Okay, and printout of that will be given to you. जो code तुमने type किया उसका printout hard copy तुमको मिलेगा. It is the proof that you have typed the program in the computer. Okay, so code and type, and for that you will be given 2 marks. जो प्रिंट आउट मिलेगा उसको घर मत लेके चले जाना. That is for 2 marks. जो प्रोग्राम तुमने कंप्यूटर में टाइप किया उसका प्रिंट आउट मिलेगा, वो अटैच करना. ठीक, ये स्टेपल होगा, वहाँ पे स्टेपलर रहेगा. उसके बाद तुम प्रोग्राम को रन कराओगे, तो जो रन कराने पे जो स्क्रीनशॉट, जो आउटपुट वाली स्क्रीन है, उसका स्क्रीनशॉट लेना होता है. प्लीज ट्राई टू लर्न. आई विल ट्राई टू डिस्कस दैट आल्सो इन दिस वीडियो, इन दिस lecture, how to take a screenshot. That also I will clear. Okay, so input output screen, जो output screen है उसका screenshot लेके उसको सेव करना है डेस्कटॉप पे, and we will take the printout of that also. जो आउटपुट वाली स्क्रीन होगी उसका स्क्रीनशॉट, उसका भी प्रिंट आउट मिलेगा. That is the proof that your program is running correctly, your program is producing correct output. Okay, so for that you will be given 3 marks. उसके लिए कितना है? 3 marks. समझ में आ गई बात? तो एग्जामिनेशन सेशन में तुम्हें प्रोग्राम टाइप करना है. You will type the program. Then you will try the sample input outputs. If your program is producing correct output, you will take the screenshot of your output screen, and you will call the teacher. Teacher will see your input outputs. If it is correct, teacher will take the code which you have typed in pen drive. The teacher will take the screenshot. Screenshot will be taken by you. Save रहेगा folder desktop पे. That will be taken to the pen drive by the teacher, and teacher will give the printout of both code का और उसका printout देगा. और printout के marks हैं यहाँ पे 2 marks उसका जो code का printout है, 3 marks जो screenshot का output screenshot का जो printout. So if you calculate all these together, 7 from the algorithm 3 marks, 7 marks for the Java code, 2 marks for the 7 marks, 7 marks is here Java code and variable description documentation, दोनों का मिला के 7 है. 2 marks for the code typed printout और 3 marks for the screenshot of output. Total if you'll count 3 plus 7 10 plus 2 12 plus 3 15. ये total 15 marks की तुम्हारी कॉपी हो गई. After that 15 marks is for your practical examination. So a practical copy. That 15 marks is for your practical copy, जो कि तुम लोगों को बहुत प्रॉब्लम होती है. 15 marks is for your practical copy. Okay, 10 marks given by the teacher and 5 marks will be given by the visiting examiner. 15 marks out of 30, 15 marks is only for the practical copy. Are you getting this point? First of all, I will tell you how to take the screenshot, otherwise I will forget afterwards if I will start discussing the program and all. So see how to take the screenshot. This is the screen. मान लो output इस screen पे आ चुका है, run कराया तुमने. The output is on the screen. There is a key in the keyboard that is called print screen. I am showing you. You can see this. I think it's visible or not. Is it visible? No. Can you see a button print SC, PRT SC, something like this? Let me show you properly. Is it visible to all? I'm trying to show this. Oh. Just 1 minute. I will show you. Can you see this button PRT SC? Students? If you can see, please raise your hand. Okay, so some button PRT SC or PRN SC or something like this will be there. Okay, lower your hand. Some screen will be like this, PRT SC or PRN SC or something like this will be there in the keyboard. You will see easily. It's not so difficult to see. So you'll have that. Okay, click on that. If you'll press this keyboard, this button. I'm talking about this button. Press this button. After pressing this button, press that button. This screen will be captured. अब मोबाइल की तरह नहीं होता कि तुमने वो स्क्रीनशॉट वाला बटन दबाया, स्क्रीन की इमेज बन जाती है. यहाँ पर ये स्क्रीन, that screen will be copied. Okay. Then in the screen, okay, you'll have a button PRTSC, PRNSCR, something like print screen button होता है. Simple उसका नाम है print screen, shortcuts रहते हैं. You will press that key in that keyboard. When you press that key, tab shown on the screen, ऊपर top पे रहता है. Click on that. जैसे press करोगे क्या होगा? That screen will be captured. Let me show you again. This I am showing you. This screen is there. Okay. Okay, sorry. I think the screen is not visible this time. Okay, screen is clear to all. Now click on that button. This screen will be captured. Then go to the this search bar. Type here MS print. Press enter key and click here paste. Control V. And after pressing Control V, click on file. Click on save. Okay, and please select the location desktop and save here. Clear to all? So this is the complete process of screenshot. Now I'm going to discuss type of questions. Okay, you will be having 3 questions, and type of the questions are what? First question will be or number programming और जनरल प्रोग्रामिंग. लूप की प्रोग्रामिंग रहती है, लूप की प्रोग्रामिंग या जनरल प्रोग्रामिंग. ठीक है, उस जनरल प्रोग्रामिंग से यहाँ पे देखो प्राइम एडम इंटीजर. ठीक, तो प्राइम एडम इंटीजर और ये पूरा डिस्क्रिप्शन, इसमें जो भी चीजें हैं जैसे ये लिखा है देखो, ये सब चीजें थोड़ा ध्यान देनी पड़ेगी यहाँ पे. एक्सेप्ट 2 पॉजिटिव इंटीजर्स m and n where m is less than n and as usual input. देखो यहाँ पे m और n इनपुट लेना है, पॉजिटिव इंटीजर इनपुट लेना है, m की वैल्यू n से छोटी होनी चाहिए. And display all the prime adder numbers that are in the range of between m and n, both inclusive, and output them along with the frequency in the format given below. Okay, so here it is said no, कि m should be less than n. Okay, both should be positive. These conditions you have to check. Here you cannot ignore it. You have to check. After taking m or n as input, you will check whether it is m is less than n or not. ओके सो ये सब कंडीशंस वहां पे चेक करनी होगी। और यहाँ पे ये एक नंबर इनपुट लेके नहीं चेक करना है कि प्राइम एडम नंबर है या नहीं, यहाँ पे जितने प्राइम एडम नंबर्स हैं उस रेंज में सबको डिस्प्ले करना, ऐसे क्वेश्चंस आते हैं। ठीक है, द क्वेश्चन विल बी लिटिल बिट लेंथी, लेकिन यू हैव टू डू इट। तो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन विल बी जनरल प्रोग्रामिंग, नंबर प्रोग्रामिंग।
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can go through that. That I will discuss afterwards. Now, second program will be of array and not single dimensional array. It will be of two-dimensional array. Confirm. It will be of two-dimensional array. Okay, you can go through the. Please solve the previous year question paper. Some question papers हो सकता है तुम लोगों को solution में मिल जाए previous year पे, या खुद से पहले solve करो तो better रहेगा। And third program you will be having of string की प्रोग्रामिंग रहेगी। और स्ट्रिंग की प्रोग्रामिंग में ये जो दिख रहा है ना, राइट अ प्रोग्राम टू एक्सेप्ट अ सेंटेंस व्हिच मे बी टर्मिनेटेड बाय ईदर डॉट, क्वेश्चन मार्क और एक्सक्लेमेशन साइन, ये कॉमन चीज, ये होगा ही होगा। ठीक है, हमें चेक करना है यहाँ पे कि जो स्ट्रिंग हमने इनपुट लिया है वो किससे टर्मिनेट होना चाहिए, इधर डॉट से, क्वेश्चन मार्क से और एक्सक्लेमेशन साइन से। इन तीनों में के अलावा किसी और सिंबल से अगर टर्मिनेट होगा तो उसके लिए इनवैलिड इनपुट देना, ये चेक करना कंपलसरी और हर क्वेश्चन में रहेगा। ठीक है, इसको भी हम डिस्कस कर लिए। ये क्वेश्चन मैंने सॉल्व किया है, आई विल शो यू। ओके, ठीक है। सो हियर ये थोड़ा कॉमन, इसकी प्रैक्टिस कर लेना।